And we have breaking news coming in this hour. 2 more suspicious packages have been recovered in the United States. One package was recovered in Florida, addressed to New Jersey Senator Cory Booker, and another in New York City, addressed to former Director of National Intelligence James Clapper. This is the latest that we have coming in from the U.S. A nationwide manhunt is underway to nab the suspects who've been sending a spate of pipe bombs to top Democrats, Trump critics, and to prominent media houses, and these 2 have now been found. This is the latest that we have coming from New York City. Joining us is WION's correspondent Nick Harper from New York. Good evening, Nick. What's the latest that you can give us?
Hi, good evening. Yes, more packages found within the course of the last hour. The FBI is saying that they found an 11th and a 12th package. One of those here in New York City, just a few blocks from this studio in the Hell's Kitchen area, where there is a mail sorting facility. They say that they found a suspicious package that was addressed to the former intelligence chief James Clapper, and then a 12th device down in the US state of Florida, also at a mail sorting facility. That one addressed to the New Jersey Senator Cory Booker. Both of them very prominent Democrats, both of them very prominent outspoken critics of the Republican US President Donald Trump. So more packages. This is now the 5th day where packages have been found, 12 in total so far. All of them so far have been addressed to very prominent either Democrat politicians or Democrat supporters and donors.
And all of this, of course, coming just days before the midterm election. How does this affect the kind of turnout that's expected? What's the buzz on the ground?
Well, we already have a very polarised situation here in the United States in terms of the politics. Just a week out from those midterm elections, it is going to be a time when there was always going to be heightened tensions between Democrats and Republicans, more attacks from both sides, but nobody thought that we would have attacks of this nature, these suspicious devices, these pipe bombs being mailed to Democrats. So that's certainly a focus of the FBI investigation, to see whether this is a disgruntled Republican sending all of these to Democrats. In terms of the turnout for the midterm elections on Tuesday, the 6th of November, just a week and a half from now, it's not expected that there would be an impact on the voter turnout. Remember that these devices are either being sent to offices or homes, or being intercepted at the mail facilities en route to those offices and homes. So at this stage, they're not targeting polling stations where the people would actually go to vote. It's unlikely to dampen down that turnout, but of course it will be a worry in the back of everybody's minds at a time of already high tension in terms of the political atmosphere here in the United States. There now, of course, is this added anxiety about suspicious devices and mail bombs being sent throughout the United States.
Right. We are looking at all the political statements that are coming in, the likes of Robert De Niro saying that votes are more powerful than mail bombs. But in terms of specific facts, what have the investigators been able to find out? Do they see a pattern here?
Well, the FBI is saying that these all seem to be similar devices, pointing to the idea that there is one person or a number of people behind this campaign to send these devices, these suspicious packages, out around the country to Democrats. Another line of inquiry that the FBI have been looking into overnight is at a mail sorting facility in the US state of Florida, just a few miles outside the city of Miami, a place called Opa-locka. That is where a bomb squad has been for much of the night. They think that perhaps at least some of these packages, potentially several of them, were sent or at least went through that distribution centre, suggesting that whoever was sending them was putting them in the mail at that mail sorting facility or somewhere nearby in the US state of Florida. That is a line of inquiry that they're now looking into, but at this stage they're being very cagey about giving any specific details on this investigation, apart from saying that at this stage it does seem that they are all linked, that these are similar devices potentially sent from the same people.
And Donald Trump, as always, is blaming the media and his opponents for what's happening.
Yeah, that's certainly something we've seen this week. Initially, he came out with really a call for calm and unity, for people to put these political divisions to one side. That was during a formal speech that he was making. But then a few hours later, he went on to a rally in the US state of Wisconsin, these rallies that he likes to hold around the country, really playing to his base, throwing them that red meat, attacking Democrats, really trying to attack the media as well. That's something that we saw within a few hours of this call for unity, a U-turn from the president, blaming the media, something that he's followed up with in the last 24 hours or so, a tweet again attacking the media, saying that the anger that we're seeing in this country is all because of the false reporting of the news media. So really trying to shift the blame away from any potential Republican who could be behind this campaign, someone who's unhappy with the Democrats, and instead moving it onto the media themselves.
Nick Harper, thanks very much for that update from New York. So 2 more packages found, one addressed to a place in Florida and the other in New York City. This is the latest that we're getting you on the pipe bombs being recovered in the US.